Did you not win?
No.
Hello Bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Danny. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click the notification bell because it's always a mystery when I post new videos. My cat is being so cute. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that. It is at _dancing_bookworm. I post on there full book reviews and bookish content. So it is Wednesday. I just finished up my last babysitting for the summer, so I'm done watching the kids for the summer. They go back to school tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. I am doing no work tomorrow, guys. I am reading tomorrow. I might go on a slight adventure because one of the thrift stores near me is 75% off right now, so I need to go there, but we'll see. Anyway, I have 3 physical books that I'd like to read over the next couple days. I have really done no reading. If you guys watched my last vlog, you know I have done like 0 reading because I've been preparing to go back to work, which preparing to go back to work as a dance teacher is very similar to going back to work as a school teacher, which people will argue that it is not the same, but it is. I am still creating lesson plans. I'm creating schedules. I have to add in choreography. So like what other teachers would be doing with like creating homework and stuff like that, I'm creating choreography. So I do feel like dance teachers get a bad rap and like, oh, that job's gonna be so easy. It's really not. Like there's so much planning that goes into going back to work, and I have to cut music, which I finally finished doing. So very, very long couple weeks I've had. I really procrastinated on a lot of stuff, but everything is pretty much done except I have a couple more of my Saturday classes that I have to start choreography for. But honestly, I feel good about where I'm at right now. So I'm going to take tomorrow to do whatever I want, to read, to go to the thrift store, to play with Chandler, do 0 work. I'm going to do 0 things that are dance related. Friday, I'm going to jump back in, do a bunch of dance related stuff. I have an open house on Friday night that I have to go to, that I'm like allowing people to come in and register and stuff like that, and then Saturday classes start up again. So tomorrow my goal is to read at least 1, if not all 3 of these books because I really need to read some. I am participating in quite a few reading things this month. One being Becca's Bookoplathon, which is like a take on Monopoly with books and reading, and I did 6 rules, which means there are 6 books that I have to read for Bookoplathon. Then I have Roll the Rainbow-thon, which is another readathon, and that's by Christy Reads. And then I have Reading Rivalry, which I participate in every month, which is a like Facebook group that does a game where like you read books for certain prompts and get points, and the team with the most points wins. And then I have my own personal Bookerty that I'm doing, which is my TBR game that I do that's based off of Jeopardy. So I have a lot of things that I'm participating in. I had 16 books on my TBR, and I have not even made my TBR picture yet that I post to my Instagram. So that's how far behind I am, which is not good. So I am gonna continue listening to Ninth House, which is the only book that I've even touched so far this month. So that's Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and that is about a girl who goes to Yale and she can basically communicate with the dead, and they like, it's kind of like a dark academia type thing, and she's working with like this agency that allows her to go to school at Yale because she never actually finished high school, but it's allowing her to continue her education anyway because she's working for this agency using her power to communicate with the dead, and the dead has like secret abilities to like hurt her and stuff like that. So it's not my cup of tea. I'm not Chandler, but I'm not enjoying it right now because I don't really like dark academia books, and it's just not something that I would ever read if it wasn't a prompt or a recommended book for a prompt, because I couldn't really find anything else, and I did have an Audible credit, so I just used it for that. But the books that I'm excited to read are Dear America, The Diary of Margaret Ann Brady, Voyage of the Great Titanic, RMS Titanic 1912 by Ellen Emerson White. This is obviously one of the Dear America books. This is about a girl who travels to America as a traveling companion. on the Titanic when the Titanic sinks, and her goal is to get back to America to be reunited with her father or her brother. I think it's her brother. Be reunited with her brother. Then I also plan to read Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson, and this is about two kids who befriend each other in like middle school, and they are both kind of outcasted, so they create like a magical oasis in their backyard that they call Terabithia. And then I would also like to read Teacher's Pet, which is a Sweet Valley Twins book by Frances Pascal, and this is about two sisters who are twins, and one is really good at ballet and one is not so good at ballet, and the girl who is not so good at ballet is the teacher's pet. So the girl who feels like she is good at ballet feels like she's not going to get the lead role, and her sister will get it anyway just because she's like a suck up to the teacher. So those are the three that I would like to read. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them all. I'm hoping to finish at least one tomorrow because I would like to go to the thrift store for that sale if I can swing it, and if not, I really want to play with Chandler and just kind of be a cat owner for the day, because I mean, this little baby, can I hold you? I just want to show you off because you're just so dang cute. Look at this little baby. He just wants to be by the window. Okay, he does not want to be held, and I will not hold him if he does not want to be held, but he's just a little baby, and there he is.
Are you looking out the window? Oh, what are you doing? You get in that car, you chasing that car in your mind? You're trapped by a screen. You cannot get out. He's trapped for life.
But he has been so snuggly the past couple nights, and I think it's because he's missed me. I have been gone for like 12 hours a day for the past, oh my gosh, like a week and a half now, minus Labor Day. And it's been so tough. I have been so tired. He's just seeking attention. So I really just want to spend some time with him too. And I really don't want to do work tomorrow, but I mean, I do have to finish up a couple choreography things that I plan to do tonight. But I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to do it like tonight, or if I'm going to have to take a nap and then like do it at like after midnight, like when I wake up. But right now, the thing that I have to do is clean my apartment, because I am going to continue to stress if my apartment is as messy as it is. So I'm going to clean while I listen to Ninth House, then I'm going to shower, and then if I'm not feeling too exhausted, I will choreograph tonight so I can have tomorrow off. If not, then I will fall asleep for a little bit and then choreograph like at midnight when it's not technically tomorrow, but like is tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to do mostly reading stuff tomorrow and just have like a me day to breathe. So that is my goal. We're gonna ask, is yours a boy?
Is yours a boy? Yes.
Okay, put down all the girls.
Does yours have like something on its head? Like a headband or a hat?
Yes.
I have the headband.
You're giving away too many. Did you not win?
No.
This is very sad for you. Jacob, show me I won the round. Say I won. They're grumpy. We're happy.
Yay!
Yay! Hello. So it is about 8:30 at night on Thursday. I was supposed to have a home day and read like I talked about yesterday. I ended up going to the thrift store sale with my friend, and guys, hold on. Not only one bag of books, which this is a Marshall's bag. I didn't go to Marshall's, but that is a bag stuffed with books, but 2 bags of books, and some actually just fell out. So there's even more than this. At the thrift store, I think I got like, I don't even know how many books I got, but I got a lot of books for $8, like a lot, because the books were only $1, and then it was 75% off, so everything was a quarter. And I got a lot of books. And then we went to a second bookstore, which I didn't get to film much at either place that we went today. Get out of the sink. The sink is not for kitties. But I didn't really get to film much. I kind of filmed a little bit, but I didn't get to like film like the signs or any like thing like I normally do. But the second bookstore was called Books and Melodies, and I bought the littler brown bag was from there. So I got so many books today. I can't even begin to tell you guys how many books I have. So much that I'm not going to go through them in this video. I'm going to do a separate haul video. But obviously, it's 8:30 at night. Didn't sleep well last night because I planned to come home and take a nap today. So I stayed up late finishing all my work and doing everything that I needed to do for work this week. And then, will you get out of the sink? And then I ended up not reading today, which was the whole point of finishing all that stuff, was to have a home day and read. And after we went to the bookstore and the thrift store, I ended up going back to her house. We went out to lunch together, and then I was like playing with our kids and stuff like that. So I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I had a day with a friend because I haven't gotten to just like have like a me day with a friend in a while, but did not read, but I am excited to do this book haul. I'm going to take a shower, then I'm going to do this book haul, and then hopefully read something tonight. I am very tired, but I'm also trying to get back onto like a normal-ish sleep schedule. So I don't know. I don't want to fall asleep, but I also don't want to be awake. So life is hard when those are your only two options. But I would like to read something tonight. So I will try to read at least one small book tonight and then maybe listen to an audiobook while I work on something. I don't know, but I don't have any work left to do, but I could book journal or something, even though I haven't really read anything to book journal. But if I read a book, then I could listen to an audiobook. I don't know. I'd like to at least finish something tonight. I feel horrible that I have not read. And like the thing is that I have so many audiobooks, but right now I'm listening to Ninth House and it's such a long audiobook and I'm not into it that I don't want to listen to it. And I don't want to start another audiobook because then I'll get confused, because audiobooks, if I listen to multiple at once, get confusing to me, where like physical books don't. So anyways, on the 12th though, Roll the Rainbow-a-thon starts. So the 12th I can just stay home, or does it start the 11th? Start the 11th or the 12th? I'll have to relook it up. I'm hoping it starts Sunday, so I can just stay home and read. And then Tuesday, I don't have much work to do. I just have to go in for like the earlier classes for kids who register, and then I can go home. So those 2 days can be reading days. Yeah. I really gotta read. It's getting bad. But I also was looking at my book journal last night and realized that in July, I didn't start reading until the 3rd week of July, and I still read 16 books. So I don't hate that. But yeah, I'm just really bad about doing any of it right now. Chandler, are you ripping my bag of brand new books? Is that allowed? Did you just knock over my books?
Kitty Center. Kitty Center. Here, I got your teddy. This is your teddy. Hey, that's not yours. This is yours. Go get that. No!
Hello. I'm at the dance studio. We are starting our classes tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love starting a new year. It's always awesome. But I am here. I'm doing 2 hours worth of cleaning, which is exactly how much longer I have left in Ninth House. So I'm going to finish that today. Then I'm going to start another audiobook and just accept my fate that this is a month of audiobooks. So just going to do audiobooks for the next week or so, because even when I get home tonight, I have some more work to do. So but audiobooks are great, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning, and I did listen to a lot of Ninth House last night. That's how I got this far. So but I'm gonna clean, listen to Ninth House, and then in like 2 hours I have people coming in for open house. So okay guys, so it's 1 in the morning. I have to be up at 7 tomorrow, so I'm not really happy about what time it is right now. I ended up staying at the studio an hour and a half later than I expected to, because students came in to get their point shoes sewn. That is the sound of my cat trying to climb the curtains. It's not working out well for him. But I had students come in to get their point shoes sewn, which I didn't think was going to take as long as it did, but I forgot how long it takes to sew point shoes, guys. It takes forever. Jeez. I don't know if anybody out there did ballet as a kid, but point shoes take a stinking long time because they have to be so precise. So it took much longer than I expected it to, and then I still had some cleaning to do by the time it was done. I did just finish listening to Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. It's a 1 star for me. I just don't care about that stuff. It's just not my cup of tea. It wasn't holding my interest. I had to listen to it at a slower pace than normal because when I was listening to it at double speed, it was not holding my interest at all, and I had to keep like re-listening to it. Then I slowed it down and things made more sense, but I still like just didn't care about the stuff that was going on. It's just not the style of book that I like. I probably would have DNF'd it if I wasn't already so far behind in my reading and needed it to cover one of my prompts. So, but yeah, I probably would have DNF'd it. I know people really like that book, and don't get me wrong, I think it's a cool book. It's just not for me. It's not my cup of tea. So yeah. So I did finish that. So I did finally get a book done. Finally got a book done. I feel like that's the world's biggest accomplishment. But I have to do so much, and I have to be up so early tomorrow. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I will probably next listen to Bridge to Terabithia on audiobook because I didn't get to read it as a physical book this past week, and it counts for not only my reading rivalry, but I think I'm also using it for Roll the Rainbow-a-thon and my Bookerty. Dude, you are going to break the curtain rod. I swear, my cat chooses 1 a.m. 1 a.m. to lose his mind. But yeah, that is what I'm going to do. So I will catch you guys in the next segment and wish me good luck at my first day back tomorrow. Hello. So it is about 2 in the morning. I survived my first day of classes back. I'm very happy. It was so much fun. The preschool kids were so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. I wish I could share it with you guys, but I can't for safety purposes, but they were just so adorable. Like, they were like these tiny little compact things doing hip-hop moves, and it was just so cute. I was absolutely having the best day with starting classes. Ava started her very first duet, which was very exciting, and thought she was like the world's coolest thing in the whole world because she's doing a duet. So I did finish reading Ninth House, like I said, and then today I actually binge listened to Bridge to Terabithia, which I gave 5 stars. It's very, very similar to the movie. If you guys ever seen the movie, they did a really good job of like keeping that accurate. So I really enjoy that book. It makes me cry so much. So emotional. Very good. Very good. So now I am listening to The Dinner List by Rebecca Surley. It's about a woman who, for her birthday, she wishes she could have any 5 people she wanted, dead or alive, attend her party, and then that happens. Even the dead ones come and attend her party. So, I've read a book by Rebecca Surley earlier in this year. It was In 5 Years, and I didn't really care for it, and listening to this, I'm about an hour in, and I'm also not really caring for it, but it's not horrible. It's not the worst book I've read so far, but it's not the best either, so it's just not for me, just not my cup of tea. But I'm working on some dance stuff right now, and then I'm going to continue listening to this. And then tomorrow I have a family dinner thing with my aunt. Chandler Bing, of course, is zoomy and like crazy because it's 2 a.m. and why wouldn't he be doing that then? But yeah, pretty much I'm just listening to audiobooks for the weekend while I get some work done. So gotta pick out my costumes and get like some stuff put into like our studio payment system and stuff like that. So it's nice to have audiobooks to do because that stuff's kind of boring on its own. So yeah. Hello. So it is Monday. I didn't film yesterday. I had a family dinner with the kids and my aunt and my brother and sister-in-law, obviously, and just kind of had a veg day other than that, and did some work. I did listen to a little bit more of The Dinner List, but not much more. I actually woke up early today, so I am going to, oops, someone's calling me. Okay, so I'm going to actually read Dear America, The Voyage of, or The Diary of Margaret Ann Brady, The Voyage of the Titanic, obviously, right now, a little bit before I go to work. because I woke up early because Chandler does not like his new food. So he decided to wake me up to tell me he doesn't like his new food, which there's nothing I can really do about. So I'm trying the method where you put like a little bit of like real food, like human food, into his food and like mix it around to see if he'll like it better. So we're trying that, see if he likes it. But I did wake up early, so I'm going to read this and as much as I can right now before I go to work. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to work. I realized I messed up. So Roll the Rainbow-a-thon starts today. And Bridge to Terabithia was actually on my Roll the Rainbow-a-thon reading list. And yeah, I messed that up. I read it beforehand. So I'm going to probably switch that for Teacher's Pet by Francine Pascal because they both have that denim blue color. So it's okay. But yeah, I messed that up big time. So, but this is also on Roll the Rainbow-a-thon. So Roll the Rainbow-a-thon is a, I don't know if I actually explained it, but Christy Reads does it. And it's like, she rolls like on her TBR game and you have to like match the cover of the book to the color that she rolls kind of thing. So Bridge to Terabithia had denim blue in it, which is why I was doing that one. And I messed up and read it before it started. So now I'll have to read Teacher's Pet this week to get that prompt out of the way. But also this one counts for a different color. So I'll be using, this one's for like pink, like, which is right there, that like little pinkish color. So I'm gonna read this now and then I can log it for both Roll the Rainbow-a-thon and for Bookopoly. So I don't know if I put this one down for Reading Rivalry at all, but if I didn't, it's okay. I will figure it out. But yeah, gonna start reading. Okay guys, so I'm gonna wrap up this video here, but I just wanted to tell you guys that it's actually a week later from when I filmed the last segment and I have read nothing else. I had my first week back to work. Yesterday we had a photo shoot at the dance studio, so it is now Sunday, like a week later, and I haven't read anything. I'm really disappointed in it, but I just haven't had time to do anything with starting up work. So my goal is to read as much as I can now that I'm kind of settled into my schedule when I get home from work, and kind of give myself some reading time wherever I can. And I should have done that today, but instead I did more work, which was poor planning on my part. But I think that I've kind of gotten it to the point where I only have like one more night of needing to do like some hefty work and then I should be fine. So yeah, that's my hope. Oh, hi Chandler. But yeah, it's just been crazy, and the only thing I really wanted to do when I get home from work is flop on the bed and watch TV and kind of just turn my brain off. So I did read like 25 pages of Dear America, but that's all I've read since the last time I talked to you guys. But yeah, so it was sort of a disappointing vlog. Really mad because I'm kind of slumpy about it, but I'm hoping to change that up and get back into things soon. So wish me luck with that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of a vague one, I guess. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Wasn't that a great video? Clearly books make me very happy. Now you can make me happy too. Click the subscribe button to follow my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think I did good. And the notification bell will let you know when I post new content. Also, follow my Instagram for more book shenanigans.